The irony of following a program is it contradicts the main principle of developing muscle, which is adaptation. And adaptation takes place with the change of stimulus. Normal dumbbell press. Start off with a warm-up set, full range of motion. Second warm-up set was a slightly less range of motion, slightly faster, getting ready, building up to the main event, which is going as fast as you can for 10 reps. And what we're trying to do is stimulate as many muscle fibers as possible, the speed causing the motor neurons to fire up the rapid movement. Similar to as if you're at the start of a 100-meter sprint and you've got to get to the end of the 100-meter line. This is exactly the same sort of psychology behind this exercise. You are literally doing it 10 reps as fast as you can. Both the motor neuron stimulation and the ATP system will create a more muscular look, definitely a more efficient muscular look. Quality of muscle. Started at a moderate to heavy weight, around 8, 6, 10 reps. Then each time moved it up 1 pin lighter, and then did another 8, 10 reps, 1 pin lighter, another 8 to 10 reps, 1 pin lighter, 8 to 10 reps, and went all the way up to only moving about 15 kilos a side. Probably ended up doing about 60 reps. The main focus is endurance, muscle endurance, volume. Glycolysis, I would say, would be the main emphasis. Using up the sugar in the muscles, causing blood flow to the muscles and causing that exchange, for hopefully that the next time when you go home and you're eating, that the muscles will then adapt, become more soluble to sugar and fill out slightly more. This is basic strength training, so the stereotypical powerlifting strength training, 10 to 5 to 6 reps, going quite heavy as I can, reaching overload through strength. Rep range 10, 8, 6, 4, maybe 1. This is purely working compound strength. This is really the main focus of a lot of guys that go to the gym. This is similar to how a lot of people would train. Try not to do the same thing too often. And so if you came to the gym and you think, am I going to do high reps, am I going to do speed? Just a conscious idea of what you've done in the last month or few weeks, and you kind of keep a mental register. But it's not written in stone. The training that you do, every set you do is relative to your past experience in the gym. It's all in context. I've just picked out a load of different examples, quite extreme examples deliberately, and there's all areas in between of things that you can do in the gym. And what I've done is I separated the energy systems. I've separated speed with a number of reps, with strength, with athleticism. What I would suggest to someone is that they take these main sort of principles as the umbrella, and then they can find their own ways to incorporate that and even make up exercises. If you're going to do speed, make up something that involves speed. If you're going to do reps, make up something that involves reps. Between you and your buddies, just make up something and have a little competition. Some people, they enjoy having that regime instruction. They like to have it written down, everything they've done and how it's all progressing. My worry is that it's become a prescribed necessity. The irony of following a program is it contradicts the main principle of developing muscle, which is adaptation. And adaptation takes place with the change of stimulus. If you have a program, the stimulus is very stagnant. This is my main issue with that being a commercial message, is that it goes against the underlying principle of muscle development. It's good to have all the strings to your bow, especially for an efficient physique, not just to have a load of muscle, but to be able to be efficient with it as well. It will take time, possibly just trying to get a grips of trying to understand your body and trying to read it and trying to understand how you feel each day. And over a period of 6 months, 7 months, that learning process suddenly becomes instinctive and it almost becomes second nature. But I would call it a learning process. You go online, you look up some studies, you read the basics on physiology, you look at the energy systems, and then you go to the gym, you try a few things out, you see how you feel, you see how, and it's just slowly learning for yourself instead of relying on someone else to prescribe you something that you stick to. And so what I found is the more I learn about myself, the easier it gets and the quicker the results become. Every day it works better and better.